Last year, you released a great debut album. How do you still feel about it? Because it's still so fresh.
It's still super overwhelming, like still seeing all the messages from girls that say it really helped them out. It still really means a lot to me, and yeah.
How often do you listen to your own debut album nowadays?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like everyone's always scared about talking. Like artists are always scared about admitting them listening to their own music. But I listen to Fake the Flowers from time to time. You know, I think I listened to it like maybe like a few days ago actually.
And
Through and through.
It's good to do it because when you could go back on tour, you still remember all the lyrics.
Yeah, of course. I have a really at times I have a really bad memory, so it's actually really good that I listen to my songs.
And now there is a new great song. It's called Last Day on Earth, and it's written a year ago, I guess, right before the first lockdown.
Well, I actually wrote it during COVID, so it was like I went and lived on this farm with 75 in my band, and I wrote it with Matthew whilst this whole thing was actually happening. There was a song on this EP actually that I wrote before lockdown, like just after Fake It Flowers. But yeah, this one was actually written during COVID.
How was it to stay there on that farm? Because normally you are at home and you couldn't, maybe you could be creative on another place there on that farm.
It was interesting because it was like a different environment. Like I live in the city, so when I went to this farm and ended up living there, it was like just greenery and just loads of dogs. So it was actually really inspiring. Yeah.
And it was with Matt and George from the 1975. You've been on tour with them, and how was to write songs with them?
It was really good. Like I think you know, I've known Matthew for a while, so it was already a comfortable atmosphere from the get-go. And we both vibe off each other creatively quite easily. So it was really nice being able to work with each other, and we always said that we wanted to. So it was nice, kind of, you know, this time gave us an opportunity to do that.
Are there beside Beabadoobee songs also 1975 songs made with you as a featuring artist?
Maybe not with not with 75, but I think with Drive Like I Do.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just like, I guess it's just a pretty open creative space we have, and like if I'm around in the studio and Matt is, you know, I can just pop in and he can pop in and help me with the music I've been making. So it's like always kind of been this very open, friendly atmosphere.
It's getting so big, everything you do. You released your debut album, Fake It Flowers, last year. And when I look at your Instagram followers, there are a lot of famous followers between it. I saw Albert Hammond of The Strokes. I saw Phoebe Bridgers. Who is your most favorite famous follower at the moment?
I'd probably say Simon Pegg, because because we talk and he's super chill, and I love all his films. So I think like the idea of me like talking to Simon Pegg and also watching his films is so crazy to me. I don't think I'm ever gonna get over that idea.
It's so cool. Yeah, it's getting so big, and this song is so good again. The spring is starting, and this is the song we need.
Thank you. That means a lot.
There are plans to go on tour in the UK and Ireland to play the album Fake It Flowers. Are there made any plans for the Netherlands? Because you haven't played here.
I would love to play over there. Like, I just can't wait till COVID's over so I can actually just go and see the world and meet everyone.
Yeah. That must be so cool, because you released a debut album and you haven't seen your fans in person until now, and until maybe later this year. That must be so weird to have a debut album out in a time like this.
Yeah, it's definitely weird. Like you'd usually just like tour straight after, but you know, I feel I guess I tried kind of focusing on the positive side, and although you can, there's nothing really that can replace that feeling you get on stage and performing to a crowd. But it was also really healing and very nice to kind of be at home with my family and spend time with the people I love. And despite how bad this whole situation of corona is, I've really appreciated the time it's given me after my debut album to just like reflect on everything. Yeah.
And you can listen to it to remember your own lyrics.
Yeah, especially that.
I'm gonna play now the great new song of you, Beabadoobee, on KINK. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me, and happy birthday.
Thanks for joining me. It was nice talking to you.